It's been over a decade since the doors of Princeton Plainsboro Teaching Hospital closed for the last time, but the cast of House M.D. never really left our minds. 8 seasons, 177 episodes, and one of the most unforgettable characters in television history. So where is everyone now in 2026? Let's find out. Number 1, we have Hugh Laurie, who played Dr. Gregory House. Hugh was 45 when the show premiered in 2004, and what a debut it was. A British comedian, famous for Blackadder and his partnership with Stephen Fry, walking onto an American medical drama and disappearing entirely into a grumpy, pill-popping genius with a cane. The audition is the stuff of legend. Hugh was filming in Namibia and shot his tape in a hotel bathroom, the only room with enough light. The producers were so convinced by his American accent, they didn't realize he was British until after they'd cast him. He went on to win 2 Golden Globe Awards and was listed in the Guinness World Records as the most watched leading man on television. By 2026, Hugh is 66 years old and shows no sign of slowing down. After House, he won a 3rd Golden Globe in The Night Manager, starred in Veep as the slippery Tom James, and led HBO's Avenue 5. He's also released 2 blues albums and plays piano, guitar, saxophone, and drums. In his personal life, Hugh has been married to Jo Green since 1989 and has 3 children. Gregory House remains one of the greatest characters ever written for television, and Hugh Laurie made every single scene count. Number 2, we have Robert Sean Leonard, who played Dr. James Wilson. Robert was 35 when House began, stepping into the role of Wilson, House's only true friend, the moral compass in a world of medical chaos, and the Watson to his Holmes. By 2026, he is 57 years old and as busy as ever, mostly on stage. Robert is a Tony Award winner with a theatrical career running alongside his TV work like a parallel life. He appeared in HBO's The Gilded Age across multiple seasons and performed at London's Riverside Studios as recently as 2025 in a stage production called Interview. In his personal life, Robert has been married to equestrian Gabriella Salick since 2008. The couple share 2 daughters and live quietly in New York City. He has simply done what he loves, and that seems to have suited him perfectly. Number 3, we have Omar Epps, who played Dr. Eric Foreman. Omar was 31 when House began, and his background gave Foreman a weight that felt completely real. Before the show, his work as Foreman earned him 2 consecutive NAACP Image Awards, and Foreman's arc from rebellious newcomer to Dean of Medicine was one of the show's most satisfying journeys. By 2026, Omar is 52 years old and still a commanding presence. He's had major roles in Resurrection and Shooter, and has been part of the Stars Power Book universe as Detective Malcolm Howard in Power Book 3, Raising Cannon. In his personal life, Omar has been married to singer Keisha Spivey since 2003, and the couple share 3 children. Omar Epps is one of the quietly impressive stories in Hollywood, and one of the few actors who made every single season of an 8-year show feel essential. Number 4, we have Lisa Edelstein, who played Dr. Lisa Cuddy. Lisa was 38 when House began, and Cuddy was the kind of role that demanded everything. House's boss, his foil, his equal, and eventually his love interest, a woman who had to be sensible, funny, exasperated, and deeply human all at once, for 7 seasons. By 2026, Lisa is 59 years old. She turns 60 in May, and has built a remarkable body of work since leaving the show. She starred in Girlfriend's Guide to Divorce for 5 seasons, appeared in The Kominsky Method on Netflix, had a recurring role in 911, Lone Star, and lent her voice to American Dad, The Legend of Korra, and the DC animated universe. Cuddy may have left Princeton Plainsboro, but Lisa Edelstein never stopped working. Number 5, we have Jesse Spencer, who played Dr. Robert Chase. Jesse was 25 when House began, a young Australian actor with 8 years of Neighbours already behind him. Chase started as House's most pliable underling and quietly grew into one of the show's most complex characters, a surgeon with a conscience who could still surprise you in season 8. By 2026, Jesse is 47 years old and has done something remarkable with his post-House years. He chose family over fame. After a decade playing Captain Matthew Casey on Chicago Fire, he stepped away in 2021 saying that 18 straight years of network television was enough, and that his wife and toddler deserved more of his time. He has since appeared in Disney Plus's Last Days of the Space Age. Jesse married neuroscientist Dr. Kaylee Woodruff Carr in June 2020, and the couple welcomed their first child in April 2022. Jesse Spencer chose the quieter chapter, and from all accounts, he chose well. Number 6, we have Jennifer Morrison, who played Dr. Allison Cameron. Jennifer was 25 when House premiered, and Cameron was the heart of the original team, the one who cared perhaps too much, whose compassion constantly clashed with House's cold logic. By 2026, Jennifer is 47 years old. Since leaving the show, she spent years as Emma Swan in Once Upon a Time, which gave her an entirely new fan base, and has appeared in This Is Us and The Dropout. Off-screen, Jennifer is known for keeping her personal life intensely private. Her real-life engagement to Jesse Spencer during filming became public knowledge, but since their split in 2007, she has kept her romantic life firmly away from cameras. In an industry that rewards oversharing, Jennifer Morrison has simply kept going, quietly and with talent. Number 7, we have Olivia Wilde, who played Dr. Remy 13 Hadley. Olivia was 23 when she joined House in 2007 as the mysterious 13, a doctor concealing a devastating Huntington's disease diagnosis while quietly exploring her bisexual identity. It was a layered, complex role, and Olivia made it magnetic. By 2026, she is 42 years old and has transformed into one of the most interesting filmmakers in Hollywood. Her directorial debut, Booksmart, in 2019 was a critical sensation, winning the Independent Spirit Award for Best First Feature. And in 2026, her new film, The Invite, premiered at Sundance to a standing ovation and was snapped up by A24. She shares 2 children with actor Jason Sudeikis, and by 2026, the two have reportedly settled into a peaceful co-parenting rhythm. Olivia Wilde started as an actress people admired. She's becoming a director people study. Number 8, we have Kal Penn, who played Dr. Lawrence Kuttner. Kal was 31 when he joined House in 2007, and Kuttner's sudden, shocking death in Season 5 is still one of the most genuinely surprising moments the show ever produced. But the reason Kuttner died was not dramatic. It was civic. Kal left the show to join the Obama White House as an associate director in the Office of Public Engagement, serving as a liaison to Asian American and arts communities. That is not something you read about television actors very often. By 2026, Kal is 48 years old and has continued to move between politics, acting, and advocacy with real fluency, including a run on Designated Survivor. In 2021, he publicly came out and announced his engagement to his partner Josh, whom he met while working in Washington and has been with for over a decade. Kal Penn is one of the most genuinely interesting people to have passed through Princeton-Plainsboro, and his story off-screen turned out to be every bit as compelling as anything Lawrence Kuttner got up to on it. Number 9, we have Sela Ward, who played Stacey Warner. Sela was 48 when she appeared across the first 2 seasons as House's former girlfriend, the woman whose medical decision left him with permanent leg damage, a cane, and a grudge that powered the entire series. It was a role that had to carry House's entire backstory while still giving Stacey her own dignity, and Sela did it with the poise you'd expect from a 2-time Emmy winner. By 2026, Sela is 69 years old. She turns 70 in August, and remains a respected figure in American television, remembered also for her long run on CSI NY. She has been married to actor and director Howard Sherman since 1996. Stacey Warner came and went in 2 seasons, but Sela Ward made sure she was never forgotten. Number 10, we have Peter Jacobson, who played Dr. Chris Taub. Peter was 41 when he joined House in 2007 as the former plastic surgeon with a wandering eye and a marriage held together by sheer optimism. Taub was the most ordinary member of the team in some ways, the one most visibly struggling with the gap between who he wanted to be and who he actually was, and that made him fascinating across 5 seasons. By 2026, Peter is 60 years old and has continued working steadily across television and film, bringing the same intelligence and dry wit to every project. He has kept his personal life largely away from public attention, which perhaps appropriately mirrors the carefully guarded privacy his character could never quite maintain. Fans of House remember Taub with genuine fondness, and Peter Jacobson gave them every reason to. Number 11, we have Anne Dudek, who played Dr. Amber Valakis. Anne was 30 when she appeared in Season 4 as Amber, sharp, ruthless, nicknamed Cutthroat Bitch by House himself, before delivering one of the most devastating exits the show ever staged. Her death in the Season 4 finale remains one of the most emotionally brutal moments House ever produced. By 2026, Anne is 51 years old and has had a consistently active career, including a standout role in the first season of Mad Men. She is married with children and has kept her family life quietly away from public attention throughout. Anne Dudek built one of House's most unforgettable characters in a handful of episodes, and that takes a very particular kind of skill. Number 12, we have Charlene Yi, who played Dr. Chi Park. Charlene was 25 when she joined in the final season as the timid but perceptive new recruit who punched House in the face in her very first episode. Quite an introduction. By 2026, Charlene is 40 years old and continues to pursue a creative life that resists easy description. She is a musician, comedian, filmmaker, and actress, always seeming to be doing 5 things at once and doing all of them with genuine originality. She appeared in This Is 40 and has continued to take on voice acting roles alongside her other creative work. Park remains one of the most surprising additions in the show's final stretch, and Charlene Yi remains one of the most genuinely original people to have come through it. Number 13, we have David Morse, who played Detective Michael Tritter. David was 52 when he appeared across Season 3 as the cop who decided to make House pay for his arrogance, sparking one of the most morally complex storylines the show ever attempted. Tritter was never quite a villain, which made him far more unsettling than any straightforward antagonist could be. He made you understand his point of view, even as House made you root against it, and that is genuinely hard to do. By 2026, David is 72 years old and remains one of American television's most reliable and respected character actors, with a career spanning 5 decades that includes The Green Mile and Trim. He has always seemed more interested in the work than the spotlight, which may be exactly why the work has stayed so consistently good. House M.D. ended in May 2012 with its title character doing what House always did, refusing to go quietly, refusing to be predictable, refusing to let anyone else decide what his life would mean. Which cast member's journey surprised you most? Tell us in the comments and subscribe for more Then and Now deep dives.